Hi guys, how you doing? Welcome to another Jasmy video, because yesterday a lot of people watched my Jasmy videos, so I thought, you know what, let's do another Jasmy video. So I thought in this video we're gonna look at a little bit longer picture of what's happening with Jasmy coin and look at some indicators that are telling us that we are nowhere close to the top. So how does this work actually? And by the way, if you look at Jasmy right now, we do have some kind of very extended levels over here. Not only that, this is the what we call a rubber band indicator. We got something called divergence, so the price is actually going higher over here towards upside, while this is actually going towards downside. So that's kind of divergence that is pulling a little bit back towards downside. But you gotta understand, when you do over here, this is a 3-day chart. When you do something like 200% moves, there will be pullbacks regardless of whether you like it or not. It's just the way the charts work. There is pullbacks, and the more you pump, the bigger the pullback is. That's just very normal. So, but is it anything wrong with the chart in the longer term? Well, we already know that we talked about yesterday that Jasmy is out of the accumulation zone on the downside up here. It went up there. Right now, it's broke through the accumulation levels up here towards the upside, exploded. So how much pullback towards downside and stuff like that really doesn't matter, and we might actually talk a little bit about that. But I thought we might talk about these indicators down here on the bottom. There are two indicators, this RSI and MACD. RSI, also popularly known as rubber band indicator, because goes up and down, it pulls back. Unfortunately, on Jasmy chart, we do not have a lot of data, right? It goes only back down to October 2021, at least on Qcoin. I tried to find another, I couldn't. And over here, you can actually see, you cannot actually see what's happening. The only thing we see right now is that we are some kind of 35 levels over here, and this MACD is not telling us actually nothing over here. So it's really hard to see. We're gonna come back to the monthly time frame, but let's go a little bit back in time. Let's go see up here 2-week time frame up here. You can see up here how it's climbing, but let's go to our popular chart. That's 1 week, and over here we have a little bit more data, so it's a little bit easier to analyze what's happening, right? What you're gonna see up here, we are at some very high levels up here on the RSI. This is 85 levels. Oftentimes these high levels indicate very bullish market, and oftentimes it is above the 50 levels up here that we enter the bullish market. So when price is ranging below the 50 levels, like over here in this part up here, that's a downtrend, right? But when it's ranging above the 50 levels, like over here it does, this is actually an uptrend, right? So as long as you range above the 50 levels, you are technically in an uptrend, right? That's what the rubber band indicator tells us. It tells us about consolidations. It tells us about whether we are ranging towards upside or towards downside, whether the trend is bullish or bearish, right? So we want to be above the 50 levels up here, and you can see up here, as soon as we broke this accumulation zone on the towards downside over here towards upside, we explode to the 60 level, pull back to this 50 levels, confirm that as support, and right now we're bouncing towards upside. So right now what we are expecting, we're expecting this RSI to kind of zigzag up here at the top. How much towards downside really doesn't matter, but it is in a strong uptrend up here, which is actually very good right now. Not only that, if you look at a weekly time frame down here on the MACD, what you're gonna see here is that we had a loss of momentum. This is actually showing the momentum on the chart all the way to over here. We have been going towards downside while we have been losing momentum, which is actually very nice. On the other hand, as soon as we actually broke this towards upside, we are right now gaining momentum. So you can see that this gain and this gain right now is higher, so even the momentum is climbing towards upside. So these two moves are actually climbing towards upside, which is actually very good. This is all indications of a bullish price action, right? So when stuff is going towards upside, you will see in the indicators, depending on what kind of indicators you're using, you will see on these indicators bullish momentum, bullish price action, bullish indications that the price is actually doing what's supposed to do in an option. So right now we still don't have any kind of reason to believe that this is any kind of top or anything like that, of course. But the most important thing that you can take out from this video is that right now it is just the very start. Now the 80 levels does look high on the weekly time frame, but that's why we do the weekly time frame on first, and we're gonna go back to monthly. What you're gonna see here is that monthly time frame, we are only at some kind of 35 levels over here on the downside. Now we do not have a lot of data, so these RSI levels are not actually that legit right now, but you will see by the time eventually when it start getting towards the top, that that RSI level will break the 70 levels up here. It will get into this zone over here, and those are some kind of top. Now for a multi-year bull market, that often happens in stocks, you know, Apple, Amazon stuff, they can have multi-year bull markets because they, you know, the price just, you know, every single month goes higher and higher and just continues for, you know, years and years. And then you will see the same chart like you see here on the weekly chart, where we just range above the, say, 70 levels, 60, 70 levels up here towards upside, and the price just keeps on going towards upside. Unfortunately, crypto bull markets do not last that long. They last at a month at most, sorry, not a month, a year at most, give or take, when depends on where they start. So what we see often on chart on monthly time frame is we get some kind of tops into these ranges up here, and then we know we are very, very close to the bull market top, right? So you have some kind of explosion towards upside, and then you get some kind of, you know, tops up here, and then maybe it pulls back, maybe does another move up here, it creates some kind of divergence up here towards top, and that's pretty much over. This doesn't, you know, this is just random lines. It's not it's not where I think the top is gonna be or anything like that. But I just want to make this video to tell you that, you know, we are very, very, you know, early start of the bull market, and these are just, you know, first moves towards upside. So the pullbacks are also going to be heavy, and the pullback over here, the first pullback up here was something like, you know, 35%. Right now it's down something like over here, something like, you know, 18%. Can it pull back down more? Definitely can. I don't know. That's pretty, you know, just by, you know, quickly looking at this looks like some kind of channel to me that goes something like this up here. Can it pull back all the way down to this, you know, bottom of that line? Definitely probable. I don't know. You know, we need to watch, you know, lower time frames and stuff like that, but, you know, that's not the video for that right now. It looks good. You know, Jasmy looks nice. It's out of the accumulation zone. It's pumping, so right now it's going through the pullback, but, you know, longer term we will know when we actually get to the bottom of to the top of the Jasmy coin. So, you know, eventually that will be there. Subscribe, put notifications on, maybe you'll catch the top eventually. Guys, down below in the comments there is a link to the public Telegram channel. If you want to join, talk about, you know, Jasmy coin, other coins, you know, you're welcome to join. It's free. On the other hand, we got a private Telegram group for the blue balls, for the TF fans club. We've been there the entire bear market talking about, you know, they're buying the 20 and 15k Bitcoin and altcoins down there and stuff like that. So, you know, you're welcome to join that as well. It's a lot smaller community, but it's very much nicer. You know, we've been there for, you know, years now, 2-3 years. A lot of people have been there for 2-3 years. So, you know, it's very nice and cozy. So do join that as well if you want. Guys, thank you for watching. I'll see you another time. Bye-bye. Where is my outro?